I had thought the day Leonard and I stumbled upon the White Knight was where it all began. Where the wheels of a cruel destiny had begun to turn. But that's not quite right, is it? Fate's designs for us began long, long ago, in the Dogma Age, and we have been dancing helplessly in her web ever since. A year ago, Grizel named himself Emperor of a reborn Yshrenia. He proclaimed the entire world his enemy, and brought the fires of war to all our gates. In the flames and the chaos, I sought patterns. I sought answers, unaware that far to the west, another great land was about to be torn up at the roots.
And with that, welcome to the Archduchy of Faria. Greetings, people of the world. Matthew back with you for the start of the White Knight Chronicles II storyline, where Balandor's former rival is in the midst of a civil war. That was quite an impressive shot. Where did it come from? A masked man on horseback! Yeah, you can't stop him. What impressive horsemanship. Charge on, masked warrior! The Lone Ranger of Faria.
It's time. Retreat! Fall back and regroup!
And so they shall. And high up in this beautiful tower, where a lot of distress is going on,
Balandor, the western ward has been lost.
I see.
Damn that Nanazel! Starting a civil war! Has Faria not bled enough?
It seems the Archduke's death was but the preface to a deeper grief.
so obviously you already knew.
The battle will soon be upon us. General, I must ask you to escort Miu out of the city. Father Yggdra has placed his trust in you. Now, into your hands, I place our future.
What? But I cannot leave you here.
Miu, the Archduke left you in my care for a reason. Your grandfather insisted that you remain safe. Remember, you are the only one who can carry on in his place.
Balandor, I will never be the leader he was.
Guard her well, General Skardine.
Obviously, we have a young lady who is afraid that she cannot fulfill expectations, and a bodyguard who is the only one that can keep her alive. While on the opposite side,
Capture and Mew at once and bring them to me. If they prove uncooperative, kill them both!
Yes, sir!
yeah, put your arm down.
Well done, Ban. You do know how to take a city.
Look familiar?
Yes. Well, tell your master. His generous aid is appreciated. Once Lorius and the last tower fall, Faria shall be reborn. Though I certainly would not dare imply that Lord Grizel's troops can be bought with mere compliments.
So you're in this for the money?
Oh, no reward will be needed. It was always His Excellency's wish that Faria be born anew. Your impressive victory will be more than adequate payment.
So yeah, the rebels are being financed by the Yshrenian Empire. So now we have to protect this poor little girl, the only heir to the Farian throne.
To the gate, my lady. Quickly.
Stay strong, my friends, and stay alive.
Alright, so we have General Scardine and the person that he is bodyguarding, Lady Mew. Let's see what skills we can give the general with 56 skill points. He already has a lot of sword skills, so let's work on those healing abilities. Because methinks that he will be needing them. Everything put towards the efforts. Healing factor. And holy light. And heal 3. MP 3 and spirit 3. And as far as sword skills, he's got everything, so it's just a matter of making sure that the general keeps our damsel in distress safe and sound. Let's make a break for it. Yeah, I can see a lot of fires burning around here. It'll be very dangerous. Yeah, you think you're gonna turn your back to me? Never. For I have an impressive masked warrior who's ready to bring you down. And as you can see, since we have only 2 allies, the general gets all the points. And a lot of them. Of course, I don't think it goes without saying that if Mew should fall, that's an automatic game over. Fortunately, the general is so strong that we don't need to worry about that. Yeah, and how dare those archers wear white? Oh, hey, no healing. No healing! Yeah, your attack is cancelled. Look, get back here. You leave her alone. Okay, now we need to have the general heal himself with a cure. Yeah, why don't we give him a combo attack just in case? Let's see, he's got 7 attacks he can use. That's good enough. There we go. Now that that's taken care of, we want to go this direction. So we'll cross the bridge and try and make a break for it. But we're about to have another cutscene. Oh, the tower's on fire.
No! Balandor.
I know this is harsh to say, but your life is more important, Lady Mew. Because, whoa! Now what, General?
Come, friends. Lay down your weapons and surrender.
Make me, friend.
Kill them!
Yeah, you can tell the General's always got his horse in case he needs it. Now watch this awesome move. One hand grabs the saddle. One hand grabs Mew. And the next thing you know, whoa! In the midst of the confusion, they escape! You shall not be harmed, Lady Mew.
Damn. After them!
And so the chase is on. Yeah, already a fast-paced, hot-action start to this White Knight Chronicles II storyline. Meanwhile, back in Balandor, time for something a little more calming.
I'm glad you could all be here. We have much to discuss.
Indeed we do.
Right now, the world faces a crisis, invasion by the Yshrenian Empire. A year ago, Grizel claimed the Ark of the Sun King from the Dogma Rift, and now he and his army have proclaimed themselves the second coming of Yshrenia, declaring war against all the kingdoms and nations of the world. At the same time, Sarvain, our Chancellor, has disappeared, defected, by all reports, to the Yshrenian Empire, where he is known as High Priest Ladom.
Yeah, you may have seen him at the end of the White Knight 1 storyline.
The world lost 3 of its finest and most noble leaders. Archduke Dalam of Faria, Count Dristel of Greed,
But not as a result of
and
war.
my father, King Valtos of Balandor. But this only means we must rise and take action in their place. Leonard, will you travel to Faria and meet with Father Yggdra?
And who exactly is that?
You're sending the lad to confer with a ghost, Princess Cisna? Father Yggdra fought alongside Queen Mirias in the war against Yshrenia 10 millennia ago. He would have to be naught but dust.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
But Queen Muria sleeps within me, and she says that we must find him. Leonard, the Knight's power accepts you. I am certain Father Yggdra will do the same.
All right, Cisna. I will find him.
Leonard, thank you.
So let's take a ride above our beloved bird airship, the Shagna, and fly off to Faria. So, here's where it stands right now. The only people in my party are Leonard, Yuli, Nova, and Eldor. Caesar will be joining us later. And so we have an opportunity here to buy some weapons and armor if we want. But is it of a sufficient quality? Because we didn't get the chance to repair anything before we left. Okay, there is a better blade, but not by much. Yuli already has the elegant bow, so that doesn't help her to use it. Okay. Guess I might as well give my avatar and Leonard new swords. And then no improvements in weapons and armor. But we can get new shields for my avatar and for Leonard. Okay. Okay, I guess we can get improved footwear. You know what, since we are here, we might as well get Eldor all silver. Okay. So make sure that everything is up to snuff. Okay, so let's start selling. Alright, so sell those two. Sell the shield. So I guess we're good for now in that regard. And look who's piloting! Our old friend Rocco for Bakia. How crazy is that? Alright, so... we are ready. Let us be on our way to Faria, where the chase is still on. Yeah, 1 against 6, not necessarily the best odds. But if I know this masked warrior, he'll defy the odds. Especially since he's about to get himself a little bit of backup.
What's this?
What? Trouble?
Trouble, perhaps. Rocco, the screen.
Yeah, this thing even has high technology for such an ancient device.
Some kind of chase? Gosh, I wonder what's going on down there.
So do I. Well, Leonard?
Rocco, let's go.
Yeah, he's the one running the show here on the ship. So we're coming in for a landing. I hope your steed has a lot of endurance. It's gonna need it, because suddenly we've got a hail of arrows. Oh! Arrow in the butt. Yeah, no horse can survive that. Well, it can survive, it'll just be in a lot of pain. And now we're forced to run on foot. Are we about to do the fugitive?
You have had your fun. Surrender quietly, and I will spare your pathetic lives. Unless, of course, you would prefer to meet the same end as Lorius.
No! But he was just protecting me.
Yeah, this is what it's come down to.
My patience is at an end. Aim for the girl. Fire!
Sorry, I have to refuse that.
What now?
Sneak attack. Yeah, don't just stand there in amazement. Because if you stare too long, you're gonna pay the price. And now it's gone. And the General and Lady Mew are no longer alone.
Who would dare to interfere?
We would dare!
We're the good guys.
Kill them! Kill them all!
Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't let you do that. Hey, get back here! Take out the head and the body will follow. Well, that is quite the impressive axe you have. Too bad you won't be using it for much longer. Alright, now over here. Hey, leave Lady Mew alone. Back off! You freak. Yeah, your clothes will be stained with the blood of the innocent. Or in this case, it'll just be your own blood.
You meddlesome! Very well.
Uh-oh.
That old trick.
Finish!
Yeah, now it even belongs to Faria.
Oh, Ysel, White Warrior, wielder of the ancient sword. Grant me your power. There's
Time to throw down once again with the legendary White Knight. Wait a minute. Why are there two? Something does not seem right here. And I'm gonna find out what it is. By trying to take two down. By trying to take two down at once. Now, if one stands in the way, the other will still suffer the same damage. Yeah, I want to know where your ally is. Or where your ally came from. That's right, just line it up. And boom! And it goes up to 35. Oh, tricky, huh? Let's see. Yeah, I just had to be sure because they weren't both taking the same damage. Take this! Gone. Yeah, that'll put a smile on the general's face. If we can see his face. So here we are in the Lost Forest. So how about some proper introductions?
Incredible. So you traveled all the way from Balandor to seek an audience with Father Yggdra?
Yeah, that's the idea.
But we didn't expect to cross any battlefields to find him. When did civil war break out in Faria?
Soon after Archduke Dalam's passing, Balandor rose against his fellow boyars to seize absolute power. The young woman with me is the Archduke's granddaughter, Lady Miu, whom I am honor-bound to keep safe.
Those were Gigantes. Yshrenia must be involved in this somehow.
Yes.
But do we know what they want?
There is the knight. The one Father Yggdra keeps locked away.
A knight?
Ah, there's another one out there.
The fifth. So they're looking for it.
We'd better land, and continue to Faria on foot. The aerial approach isn't exactly subtle.
Please, take me with you.
My Lady Miu, is that wise?
Yes. I belong with my countrymen.
All right. Sure.
Rocco, return to Balandor and tell Princess Cisna what has happened.
Aye, aye, sir.
Yeah, get used to it. That's pretty much the only time we will ever get to have the use of the Shagna. As General Skardine and Lady Miu now join us as guest party members. So before I take this any further, I'm obviously going to save the game. Repair all. And so, with that, we'll take a time out, and I will see you guys in the next episode.